So there's a big to-do about this video that's been released of a cop shooting a dude in a hotel in Arizona. And a lot of talk, a lot of controversy. I don't really think there's a controversy because all people are agreed that that cop was way out of line and everything he did was fucked up. You know, and there's some counter-signaling. There's some rationalization, there's some justification, there's some excuse-making coming, you know, but these aren't real people, all right? You know, just like this cop is not a real person. You know, we can put these people beyond the moral pale, and I don't normally do that. You know, I think that's dishonest, but, you know, I'm just fed up with this shit, okay? You know, and I understand the arguments, so before you start spamming this with the arguments, oh, he was reaching for his waistband, didn't follow instructions, and blah, blah, blah. You know, I've heard it all. I understand it. And, I don't care. I don't fucking care. And if you talk about that shit, I don't care about you. I don't care about your opinions. I don't value you as a person. You are a fucking animal. All right? Because yes, there is a narrow set of facts that would, you know, tend to be consistent with the case that the officer was warranted in shooting that dude. There are a narrow set of facts that you could look at out of context and come to that conclusion, you know, from an officer safety standpoint or whatever. But I don't fucking care, all right? Officers don't exist. Police officers don't exist nominally. Now, I understand in practice this may differ, but they don't exist ostensibly to protect their own safety. They exist to protect and serve the public. And if you're taking members of the public and putting them through a fucking bullshit exercise that's life or death, you know, high pressure, I'm going to get you amped up on adrenaline, and then if you don't follow all these instructions in exactly this sequence, I'm going to fucking shoot you in cold blood execution style. That's fucked up. And the dude was obviously itching to kill somebody, you know, right from the get-go. The whole situation was fucked up. So I don't care about your bullshit arguments. I don't care about your officer safety. The whole situation was mishandled. That dude is guilty at the very least of manslaughter. And frankly, I don't respect you as a person or even consider you a person if you're going to defend that kind of behavior. All right? Because that dude is a fucking menace. And if you can't picture yourself in that other guy's shoes being humiliated in that hallway and then shot, murdered in cold blood because you fucked up on one of the instructions, if you can't picture yourself as that guy in that situation and understand that this other dude is a fucking menace, right? A fucking menace who's going to kill again and again as long as he's allowed to, which thankfully he's been fired, at least. And, you know, but he should never be allowed to touch a gun again. You know, fuck that guy. He's a fucking menace. You know, you see that video, you put it in context, you understand that that dude is a fucking menace and a fucking threat to your safety, right? And if you're going to sit there and rationalize that, then you're a fucking menace, all right? And I don't want to live any closer to you than to that other guy, all right? So fuck you too.